authorized biography of Steve Jobs came out this week, a couple days ago. It's by Walter Isaacson. And in the book, it reveals that Steve Jobs had dinner with Rupert Murdoch. And here's a couple quotes of things that Jobs said to Murdoch. "You're blowing it with Fox News. Fox has become an incredibly destructive force in our society." And that he can do a lot better and all that stuff. So are you surprised that he said that?
Yeah, and he said, look, you're a builder, you're not supposed to tear things down, but I don't know where he gets that from, because I think that Rupert Murdoch has been a fairly destructive force for a long time in society. Well, I like this. I mean, first of all, I think he's right, of course. Second of all, you know, people were trumpeting the fact that Steve Jobs apparently told Obama that he was a one-term president, that he's got to turn it around on jobs, which he's right about. And apparently he thought he should have been more business-friendly, which I don't necessarily agree with. And by the way, Apple also hides a lot of money in offshore tax havens, okay? So a little questionable there. I like Apple products, doesn't mean I don't think they should hide their money in tax havens, right? So, but as the Republicans were all, and the conservatives were all taking that quote and going, yeah, see that, Steve Jobs, Republican, yeah, likes us. It's, oh, that's unfortunate what he said about Fox News.
Yeah.
Right. So, and look, the interesting thing that I got out of this is that the Murdoch family, and according to the book, you know, Rupert Murdoch wants to be seen as a builder and not a destroyer, and James Murdoch, his son, who might take over but is in a world of trouble at this point, apparently also agrees with Steve Jobs, if you believe this book, and he wants to be seen in a positive light. And that, what I get out of it is that there can be pressure put on the Murdochs to stop being such a destructive force in our society, to constantly tear down things, to divide us, because that's what they do. That's how they make their money, right? They attack the Clintons mercilessly, they attack Obama mercilessly, and then they go, oh, you see that there's such partisan divide. Gee, I wonder who created it. I mean, Fox News is the king of dividing Americans, right? And if you can get that kind of pressure to make them feel a little tiny bit guilty about it, I'm not sure it's ever going to work with Rupert Murdoch. You know, it's never worked with him his whole life. And in fact, it bothers me a little bit that they treat him as like a, you know, as a respected member of decent society, and they all hobnob, and they go, and every once in a while, a Steve Jobs like guy will be like, hey, come on, Rupert, take it easy, right? And they'll be like, oh, yeah, absolutely. And they'll go back to, you know, smoking their stogies and pounding their drinks, and he'll go back to doing what he's doing. But maybe at some point when his family takes over or somebody else takes over News Corp, they get a little embarrassed at their legacy. Maybe.
I mean, when I saw this initially, I thought, I don't know exactly what Jobs and Murdoch's relationship is like, but I thought, like, should he really be telling him this? Is this valid for him to be saying that to him? I thought it was a little bit ballsy on Steve's part.
Yeah, I mean, if you believe Isaacson's book, and as all of these details come out about the book, apparently that's how Steve Jobs rolled. Like We're
learning a lot about Steve.
Yeah, I mean, he would roll into a place. If he rolled into here, he'd be like, all right, let me tell you all the things you're doing wrong. Okay.
Exactly.
Point one, Jesus gotta go. Point two, what the hell is this rookie doing here? Okay. No, but like seriously, every interaction Steve Jobs has with somebody is like, okay, I've made a list of the things you've done wrong.
Yeah,
you should work on these.
I don't know if I'd want to be friends with that kind of guy. I don't know if he had any friends. Maybe I have to read that biography.
Yeah, but it sounds like an interesting biography. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely a character, no question about that.